Hey guys, it's Rachel here. I just want to come on because it is now that fabulous time of the year. Today is February 1st, which means it is release day for Dawn at Shiny Silver Treasures. And I am so excited to kick off the new year. She has got some amazing things available for the February digital paper release. I believe if you need sheets of her design papers printed, you need to let her know, and there may be additional charges added on for the cost of the paper and the shipping and all of that. So don't hesitate to ask if your printer is not functioning, you don't have one, or you don't have access to one. You can get a set of papers sent to you. And lots of fun stuff kicking it off. This is a smaller release, however, it is really pretty. And of course, in honor of Valentine's Day, you will see the direction that she took it. This collection is called Roses Are Red, and in addition to that, she also has a brand new designed, her own design stamp set. Her first one was Katie Squirrel, that was released last year. So this is her second stamp set that she is releasing, and it is still keeping that same vibe. It is so stinking cute and so fun. So I will get to that in just a second, but I am going to start off with the papers. And I am so happy to help celebrate these. I now have a good EcoTank printer that I can print these off of. And I am printing these as 8.511, which is the US size. I am not sure what size it is that would be printed and shipped to you, but if you have any questions, you can always email Dawn at her email through the shinysilvertreasures.com. All of her information and everything will be linked below. So if you have questions or if you want to keep updated with sales that she has going on, at time of filming, I don't have information on that, but as things change, I can come back and add it to the description. So I'm working with what I have in front of me right now. So again, all of that information will be linked down below. You can sign up to get email newsletters on upcoming sales or current sales. And you can also contact her through her website with any questions that you have. And again, that is www.shinysilvertreasures.com. So kicking it right off, because this is a February release, she went with some really, really pretty rose themed and pink themed, because she is a huge fan. Dusky pink is like her fave color. So not surprised to see this, and it just makes my heart so happy to be able to celebrate these papers with a printer that will now do them justice. I'm working on the border thing. It's not really a big deal, but it's a new unit, so we're sort of working through the kinks. But as you can see here, beautiful, beautiful rose images overlaid on a really pretty background. So this can be used for feminine, it can be used for grunge, it can be used for masculine themed. Pretty much the sky's the limit, which is always the case when you are working with Dawn's stuff. So this is the first design. Then she has the roses on another fun kind of grungy background. And they have a slightly different cast in color that you can see. A little bit more highlighting on this one, a little bit more toned down on that one. And then this one I really like. For whatever reason, this makes me think of a Victorian grungy background, and I really, really like it. So if you fussy cut, if you're good at fussy cutting, or you use the small ephemera pack that's available this month, you can pair it with this paper really nicely. And again, you can definitely make masculine cards with stuff like this. So don't feel limited. And then here is a smaller rose image on a plain background in the darker tone as this one. Again, really pretty. And if you're really good at fussy cutting, this is a whole lot of flowers that you could fussy cut out. The images are less detailed enough because they're rose petals. They naturally have that shape. It makes it a lot easy if you're like me and you're still kind of learning the ropes and getting better at the fussy cutting. Or if you don't fussy cut much because your hands can't handle it or something like that, you can always use a circle paper punch and cut out a specific flower and use that as an embellishment, sort of a shortcut to the fussy cutting. I did that a lot, especially in days like if my hand is cramping, or it's a little bit too detailed for my skill set. I will definitely use that fun cheater method of using the paper punch and get the circle. So just a side note. Then you get a really pretty ombre paper from the dusky rose pink down to that fun darker color. Really, really like this. I got all kinds of ideas percolating in my brain while I'm doing this video. Then on a lighter ombre background, again, you have slightly larger rose size. These are like the larger size. These would be like the medium. And then where did that smaller one go? Where did it go? Well, maybe these are the smaller size. I thought there was a smaller one, but you know, me being me, who can say? So in any case, so again, you get smaller images of the roses on the lighter, going from a light pale pink down to a darker dusky rose pink for the background on this one. Then here is the lighter pink ombre that echoes the background with these roses. Then you get a nice ombre coming from a different angle, and then it looks like watercolor on the overlay for that background. Again, very simple. Again, don't feel limited that these can't be used for masculine cards as well. And then finally you get a sheet of her custom cut-aparts, and with the Valentine's Day theme, you get a lot of love, like I love you, happy anniversary, love you, roses are red, that sort of thing, as well as a few generic. So this is the cut-aparts that are available for the sentiments, and I really like now she's really branching out and getting into the larger sizes, the different fonts. She's getting into the foiling. There's always all kinds of sentiment packs that you can pick up from her site. Some are in sheets, some are foiled, some are not, some are pre-cut, ready to go. You know, just the sky's the limit with what she's putting out there. And anytime you get any card making kits or supplies, you really, really get good quality, and you also get good value for money. So definitely don't hesitate when you're looking to purchase her thing. You will definitely get your money's worth in her supplies. So this is again February 1st. This is the February 2024 to kick off the new year. Her digital release, Roses Are Red. So let me set that aside, and while we are talking about the flowers and the roses and things, then what I will do now is show you the ephemera pack that is available for this month. And these are, again, an option for flower embellishments that you'd like to use. If you can't fussy cut, you're not a fan of fussy cutting, or you don't have time to do the fussy cutting, then you get a set of the blooms and the leaves for you. And these are, I believe she cuts everything by hand. She has a gizmo that will do it, but sometimes it doesn't cut them exactly accurately, so by default 90% of the time to do all the fussy cutting for you for the ephemeras. So you get a nice variety of sizes of those really pretty rose blooms, as well as a couple different sizes for the leaves. And some of these may vary a little bit depending on the pack that you get, but this is basically what you're going to receive in your ephemera pack. So this goes along nicely for her papers. You can use these for all occasions. You know, the sky's the limit. Don't feel limited that because this is a Valentine's Day theme that you have to use it for that. I mean, whatever you can imagine, do it. So again, this is February's ephemera pack that is now available. And I can't stress it enough, all the links will be down below. So I really, really encourage you, start setting up your craft supplies for the year. Dawn is a great place to start with that. And a leaf fell down. I am not going to try to retrieve it right now because that could you know. Oh my goodness, I am forever dropping stuff off my lap. It's the only downside to being on a desk that's elevated. I have to get up off my chair usually and get stuff off the floor when I drop it, but that's all right. It's a small hazard you got to deal with, and I love being able to adjust my seat depending on what I'm doing. And then I'm saving the cutest stamps ever. Not that anything that the others are the least of it, but this is Dawn's second self-designed stamp set that is also now available on her website, and it is themed the best friends always. So it is so dang cute. With you've got the phrase the best friends always, you got butterfly, flower, a smaller butterfly, an owl, and a raccoon, and I cannot for the life of me at time of filming remember their names. I know they have names. When I get that information, if I haven't already put it in the description, I will after filming. But this is her second personal stamp set that she has designed and had created for you to pick up at her shop. So if you have not checked out Dawn's shop, please do so. Again, all the links to her information, all of her social media sites, everything will be down in there, as well as all the rest of the gals on the design team and the platforms that they work off of will be in the description box below. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Normally I do a project, but today I'm filming, I'm not able to do that, but there will be all kinds of projects. There will have been sneak peeks or whatever, and then more videos to come to follow this. So very much highly recommend you go check out Dawn at Shiny Silver Treasures. But in the meantime, you guys take care, stay safe, and I will definitely be seeing you in the next video.